Hi, this is going to be the most boring video ever, but people have been theorizing that rareware clothing is AI, and also asking for tutorials, so I thought the best way to squash that, because tutorials are really hard. I do everything in a way that is like, if I was to break it down, it would take days. Like, the video would be days long. So I'm just gonna dump an unedited, like, 3-hour video, and hopefully that will solve stuff. I mean, this is gonna be awful. If you're trying to learn from me, it's gonna be awful. But it will stop the AI accusations, because, oh my god. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy designing more than anything. That's why I do it. But I don't play Roblox, so, like, I don't really... I appreciate it more than anything that people buy my stuff and donate, but I don't really play Roblox, so I don't really get much out of it, other than the fact that that's really sweet that people do that, you know? So appreciation goes a long way. But obviously, people suspect that it's AI, so I just want to squash that. But at the end of the day, it's really not that deep. And people can see the sheer amount of effort that goes into this stuff. I mean, people aren't stupid. They see the shading, and I'm sure people are aware that it probably takes a long time. But it could be interesting for some to see the whole process in real time. But probably not, because I'm not really a performer. So it's going to be really weird to sit here and talk through everything. Yeah, I feel really, really odd right now. I'm in an empty room speaking. Anyway, so here's my setup. I have a checkered board. I don't really go for, like, a lot of designers will use, like, a proper sorted out grid, but I find it's just too much confinement. I like to just put everything wherever it goes, wherever it happens to go. It'll just go there, if that makes sense. I have the texture of the item and the actual item here and here for reference, and then I have this template that I will paste everything onto once I'm done. So do this in 5 steps. First thing I'll do is draw the front and back of the Roblox avatar, as if you're just looking at it straight on, and then I will draw the sides of the torso and the outer sides of the legs, and then I will draw the inner sides of the legs, and then after that I'll draw the wraparound for the arms, and then the top parts of the arms and the torso. The upper faces of the legs and the lower face of the torso I leave until last, because those are really just so unimportant. So I do that in a really lazy way. First things first, I'm going to try and make a nice design for this. So I really want to do armor, but I feel like this is more priestish. I don't know. No, not really. Priests, like, do magic, don't they? It just feels very holy. What am I going to do? I'm going to start with the pauldrons, the shoulder parts. Not sure how to pronounce pauldron, I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to sketch out a shape that I feel is similar to the one we've got here. That looks very furry-ish. Very fur-like. Hopefully I can fix that. So that's a nice shape. I want to make that match a little better. Maybe I can make it a little bit more pointed. God, I'm confused already. Oops, I hate that stupid compass tool. Is there any way I can swap it out so I can... There we go. I'm gonna stop, like, selecting that. That works. I'm gonna try and thicken it up a little bit, just so it's not too feminine looking. Like, maybe add another one down here with a more interesting shape. Shapes are really important for armor. It just makes it good quality. I don't know. Like, your silhouettes are really important when it comes to armor, in my opinion. I think it goes a long way to, like, make sure it's got a distinguished kind of shape to it. Does that look good? Yeah, it looks okay. I kind of want to make these spikes more spiky and less furry. Horrible way of putting it, but, you know. Alright. There are a lot of gradients in this, so this might be a long design, but I've started like half an hour early. So I should be good. I want to incorporate, like... Oh, that's a really cool shape. I'm figuring this out in my head, how I want this to look. I'm going to add... So I'm looking at this part right here. I want to add that here. Kind of like that. I think that looks good. And unfortunately, I can't really make gloves like this that go, like, on the bottom of the arms, because it doesn't look good for some packages that people use. So I tend to avoid that. It's not out of laziness, I promise. I think maybe I'm going to redo these, actually, because they're just not clear enough. I could do, like, one spike here, and then leave it for the rest, because I just think that was like way too overcomplicated to the point that it just didn't look good. Like that. I think that's a lot nicer to look at. Though, I don't know actually. Maybe it's better to just like pinch the edges a little bit. And then add like... There we go. I think that's a lot easier to look at. Yeah. Plus it makes the shading a lot less grueling. I don't know about this spike though. Struggling with that. And this is wrong. The one under that can start with like a nice swell maybe. Yeah, okay, that's a lot better. Thank God. I was worried that just wouldn't work out for a second. Okay, I want to incorporate these angel wings somewhere, because I think they're really nice, and that gem. So I want to recreate... This is a very feminine kind of trim, I think. I want to make sure this doesn't line up here. So I'm going to start. And then connect it, there we go. So I'm going to try and be careful not to make this a little bit too feminine. Maybe by making it lower down, I don't know, on the torso. I guess that could work. Has worked before, that shape. Wait, maybe I was going to add this shape up here, but yeah, that is like woman's armor now. Because I'm trying to keep this masculine since all of our customers are men. So I try and keep everything like for men, I don't know. Okay, that's good. I want to add more detail. I could have the angel wings coming out, like here. I've never actually drawn wings before, as you can tell. Gee whiz. Let me look on Pinterest for like a good study I can like copy. I can use this shape actually. Probably be a bit easier. Yeah. The last time I drew like feathers was for I think I can't remember the name. There's like American wings. And then I'll like connect these with a chain maybe. Like on the design. That's kinda cool. There are like horns as well. I can leave that for the shoes, I think. This sketch is looking very clean. Usually it's very messy. Not complaining though. Okay, what shape am I gonna mimic with this? Oh, I need to add that diamond somewhere. It needs to be on the torso, obviously. Hold on, let me look at some like old armor that I've drawn. Unfortunately, I don't draw capes anymore because it like looks bad on certain avatars. Which is a shame because I could like skip drawing the whole back. But if it doesn't look good, then I'm not gonna do it. Like, I thought I was getting away with it, but I checked it on like a different, on like 2.0 avatars, and it just looked terrible. So that method went out the window. I might add like some stomach armor down here actually. Okay, no, that looks terrible. Under here. Maybe better. Okay. Now this gem needs to go somewhere. I could just like put it on the stomach. It's kind of like the Rare Bear logo. A little bit. What shape do I want it to be? Hold on, I gotta reply. Okay. God, I don't know where this gem's gonna go. Could go in like the middle right here. Yeah. The colours for this are really nice. My main concern is that it's very low contrast. And the key to a good looking design, for me at least, is high contrast. Like, that's the thing that makes it look good. But I can't do that with this design, which is going to be hell. But there are lots of gradients, which I used to struggle with, but now it's like I use it to cut shading short a little bit. And it looks fine, so I'm happy cutting corners in that regard. Alright, let's do the shoes. I definitely want to use the angel wings for the shoes, because I think that would be cool to have it like... Oh wait, no, I want to recreate this right here. But like, maybe the gem could be a bit smaller. Never mind, I've made it like the exact same. That kind of like doesn't work for something that's supposed to be guarding the knee, but it looks good. Who cares? Who cares about logic? I don't know actually, because then I want to use this shape again. Right here. Yeah, let's not be silly now. Can't have the Roblox armor not making sense. I feel like I need to study armor more. Because on the sides, I kind of don't know what I'm doing, I'll be quite honest. I like look at stuff in World of Warcraft, and that's as far as my armor studies have gone. It's never really been something I've looked at in art, especially until now. Which might be obvious to like people who know more about armor. I hope not. I kind of want this to be more pointy. Like that. Alright, I think that's a good shoe. It works. And it looks good. That's the main thing. Alright, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this big space here, because I always leave it blank and I'm like, it's fine. Like, it won't stump me too much that it's left blank and then I just have no clue what I'm doing. In fact, the same for the arms right here. Because I don't want to leave that blank either. I could just, like, make it fabric. Would that look fine? I don't know. Could add like another layer or something. I don't know. I think that's too much. I've had to learn to really not overdo it. I think my designing has improved since. I'd like to do like some shape here. Usually I'd like have like some kind of protection. But again, like with any packages or Roblox avatars that have more rounded legs, it does not translate well. It looks bad. I could have like a split maybe. Like that could work. Don't know what that's for, what the purpose is, but as long as it doesn't look like I've cheaped out on the legs, then I'm happy. Alright, so first thing I'm going to start with is... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what colour I want everything to be. I think I'm going to make this gold. And we have some good colours for the gold, actually. I don't know which part I want to sample. I'm going to sample this part. And hopefully that looks okay. Turn symmetry off now, it doesn't really need to be on. I'm going to be using my blending brush, which like doesn't work with the symmetry tool. I'm going to have to go off the colour palette a little bit. I'm going to have to divert from it, because this is like the lowest colour, the darkest colour that I can find here. And that is just not dark by any means, like that's not dark enough. Compared to like how dark I'd usually go, that's just ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to push it a little bit, but I will try to keep it matching the actual design. It's gonna be tough, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I forgot to like add the top bit. I'm gonna try and stick to it completely at first, and then I'm gonna fix it a little bit. I don't know if I should have used that yellow actually. It's kind of taking shape. A bit messy, but I'll fix it. It's really hard with these colours, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna go in and darken it up, just so I can separate the different faces, because they're all kind of blending in to each other a little bit, which is not great. They're all like the same value, which is bad. Oh my god, and it's so like intricate, and I have really unsteady hands, so it's like difficult. That's okay, I guess. I really want to darken that actually, I don't know why I'm lightening it again. And then I can use this as a highlight. There we go, I think that's decent enough. I kind of want the light source to be coming from here, maybe? I don't know, that's what I seem to have decided on. So that's the first little structure done. I'm gonna paste that- oh wait, I have like more arm to go. I was gonna paste it, but not yet. Now for the one underneath it. So yeah, I've gone a little bit darker, but not as dark as I usually would. Otherwise, it would just not match, unfortunately. It's really hard. Roblox's textures are very limiting sometimes. To a ridiculous extent where it's like, I just cannot make a good design for some of them. Like, the last one I did was Crown of Omnom, and I was not happy with it. I was really frustrated, because I was motivated to make something good, but then I remembered Roblox. I was going to make, like, armor completely made out of gums and teeth, but I had to reel it in because Roblox like nuke me if I ever uploaded that, because that is gore. Like that would be flagged as gore instantly, and obviously for good reasons they don't allow that. So I had to make like a dumb wizard outfit. It didn't even look like a wizard outfit. Very frustrating, and the colours were just, they weren't as bad as they sometimes can be, but they were still bad. So yeah, that was not a fun design to do. I tried my best though. Like I did put my all into it, but my all wasn't enough. God, that looks terrible. Maybe I should like connect that. Okay. Kind of fixed it. Could add like some light here as well. Still not great. Oh my god, I did not sample that. Hello. Okay, I think that's good enough. I might thicken this up a little bit. Just because it is very, like, intricate. And again, won't look good on avatars with smaller arms. We'll just get, like, super squashed. It just looks super silly. So I think that's good. To be fair, the colours aren't that bad. I think I've used way too much of the darker colours. Oh no. No, I forget that on here. On this screenshot, it, like, makes it look a lot more light than it is. So I've had an easy time with the colours so far. We'll see if that statement holds up. Yeah, decent. I think that's a very nice kind of starting point. I'm very happy with that. Question is, what colour do I want to make the inside of this? I've gone with this colour, so it makes the most sense to make it blue, maybe. I'll make it blue. Which... Okay, I want this blue. But... well... So this one... This blue is the same as this blue, but not this blue, so I need... Oh god. I need to find this but a little bit darker. I think it could be this, because this has like a stripe. I don't know if it's like unused texture though. Oh god. Oh, for God's sake. Whatever. I think it might be this one. Also, why are we using... What? They're using like orange to shade blue, which is just so wrong. That's gonna be awful to try and work with, but don't have a choice. I'm guessing it's this blue right here that we're going to be using. I really have no idea. I'm going to use this one for now and darken... Oh my god, I just don't know. I'm really trying to figure out where this is here. It might just be... Because I can't think where else that bit would go. But that shading is horrible. They were so close to. Bless them, or something. Well, we can try and save it. Oh god, I really hate that. They've used such nice colours for the rest of it, which is like making it so much more frustrating that they went with this shade. Like why? I guess it could be like bounce light, I don't know, like colour coming off the orange. That's really confusing. Is this just like above my understanding? Could be. Could very well be. Okay, well let's keep going down the route of shading with orange and see how it turns out. Answer is awfully. I don't really want to go that dark. God, that's so ugly. Ew. Is this a lighter colour than... I wanna... I don't know. I might add like some blue light onto this bit rather than the other way around. That's cute. I'm gonna use a darker colour just to define everything a little bit more. Still don't know why we're using orange to shade. I might go with some blue, just like try and I don't know. I don't know. Lord help me. It's just such an odd decision. I guess when you first start learning art, you're like told that your shadows are warmer, your shadows are cooler. Like, you're always told it's either one or the other all the time when it's just not. Or maybe it is. I think that's the best I'm gonna do. Be able to do, even. I'm just going to try and darken up this little area a little bit more. Okay, well, that's the top part done. I kind of want to brighten up the highlights just a tad more. I really doubt it's going to do much there. I feel like I should simplify that a little bit more. There's like a lot going on in that little space. It might be a little bit, I don't know, a little bit confusing. There we go. That's a bit nicer, I feel like. Well, it was going well. I jinxed it. I jinxed it being so, like, overly happy about the gold looking good. I've tried to, like, add in some green to, like, balance out the red and the blue. Or whatever the colour they've used, I don't even know. I'm not that knowledgeable. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Interesting decision there. It does look, if it was, like, an art piece, I would be happy with that. Like, it does look interesting. I don't mean that in a, well, I kind of mean it in a passive-aggressive way. But I don't know, if it was anything else, holy stutter, if it was anything else, I would find it nice to look at, but this is going on a Roblox avatar, so I can't really be, like, artistic, unfortunately. So, yeah, shoulders are done. I'm gonna do the angel wings now. Oh, no, I'm gonna keep doing the gold frame. I'm gonna keep this on separate layers. Just in case I, like, want to recolor it, because I've already planned out my colours at all, and that can go badly. So I'm being wary of that fact. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, I think. So soon. I've only just started, but yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and then come back just in a second. Okay, I'm back. I kind of forgot to start recording but I don't think I forgot much. I don't know. Shut up. I was talking to the co-owner, what's he called? Pock444, about, I was showing him this design, and he pointed out that it's the same colours for Bonum, I think. So it'd be nice that this matches, because I feel like I don't want to keep putting my designs down, because it's not good marketing, but the armour for Bonum could have been better, so it'd be nice if this matches. I'll even put it in the name of this design if it does match. I really want it to. But there is some like yellow in this as well, and angel wings, which kind of doesn't make sense, but if it does match, that'd be cool. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up for a second. I'm gonna like sit in silence. It's a good idea as well to add like bounce light, like here. I've added like some blue lighting because light just bounces around like crazy. So like, there's gonna be some gold here. So I'm adding some light coming off of that. It really helped me with my shading to learn that. I don't know. Maybe everyone knows that and it's just like crazy to me. But it helped me. Alright, I think I'm gonna take a break from the gold frames and move on to the... oh my god. Sorry. That like malfunctioned my brain. I'm gonna carry on... no! For God's sake. I'm going to start with the main torso bit and try and detail it like they have here, because I think this smells really pretty. So hopefully I'm sampling... oh yeah, I'm sampling the right area, I think. And that will be really simple to do, because it's just like very straight up. Again with the same shading, which is so yucky, but I feel like I've kind of figured out a way to go about shading like that. Like a weirdo. Yeah, not a fan of the blue shading, but it's fine. It's a learning experience. Or something of the sort. Okay, I'll stop yabbering. I have no idea why I've added moves. I think it might be worth starting again. I don't know. Or just blending this out. Doesn't look good right now, unfortunately. Alright, I'm gonna start on the gem, and I really like the colours for this, like a lot. I don't like the shading, like I really don't like this, I don't know. I just don't understand why they, I don't know, I just don't understand the shading, but I like the colours. I'm probably gonna try to replicate the shading in a way I like, but I kind of really don't like it, so we'll see. But it's like the Rareware logo, so that's really cute. I mean, it's like the Rare logo, full stop, really. So I'm gonna try and see if I can replicate this. God's sake. God, it's really cold in my room. It's horrible. Average British experience is all I'm gonna say. Why is it like pink? Hold on. Oh. I don't know. I might do it like that. That looks nice. Because there's only so much detail I can really fit into this. But I want to keep it like dark as well, like they've got there. I could add like some shadows. That's kind of like the best way to do gems, I think. Yeah, actually I don't know. That doesn't look great. I'll be honest. I think that's good. It might have looked better asymmetrical. But I don't really know if it's worth going in and making it asymmetrical. I think it looks fine as is, really. Yeah. I don't want to add more of these stripes, because I don't think it looks good. I don't know if I should have made it bigger as well. Could make it bigger. Oops, wrong colour. I could make the bottom part really tall. And then I'll have some gold, like... no, maybe the other way around. A little bit in the dark area, maybe. Could get away with that. No, never mind, I just, like, erased it. Oh shit, I've deleted, like, so much. Whoops. Hold on a second. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, when did I delete that? I've deleted all the blue, I'm gonna start again. Oh dear. Oh, that's tragic. It's okay, I've done it once before, so it'll be easier the next time. If I wasn't recording, my reaction would be a lot worse than that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I guess I'm gonna restart with the blue. How embarrassing. This is why I don't work with layers as well, is because I just don't have any awareness of what I'm doing half the time. So yes, let's. Oh fuck! I've done this in the wrong way too. Oh, just gets worse. Okay, how have I done that? I'm gonna look back at that in the recording and scream at myself. Goodness gracious! What a nightmare. Well, I would say this is a learning experience, but I've made this mistake so many times. It's just not. Okay, I'm gonna look in and redo the blue parts now. Kill me! Okay, I kind of caught up. It really doesn't look as good as the first draft. Oh, how upsetting. That's so annoying, but it happens. So yeah, kind of back to where we were before, just not as good, in my opinion. Okay, I copied this. I think there's some transparency there, so I'm just gonna keep that. And then copy that again. So yeah, that's redone to a shitty standard. No, don't get mad. It's fine, it happens. Yeah, I must have deleted that ages ago. I'm looking at screenshots right now. It does kind of look similar to what I had before. Oh, it's just annoying, you know. But it's okay now. We're back to where we were. So I want to do angel wings next. Do I forward this? No, I'll just be careful. I kind of want to add some blue to these golden trims. I don't know when how I did that. Anyway. What are we doing with this? So which parts are... I don't know what part of this texture is the angel wing. What am I looking at? That's the horn, I think. That must be. So where's the angel wing? Here, maybe? Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Could be here. I'm gonna draw over the angel wing thing. Go away. Probably don't want that to be just like pure white. No, I'll keep it white. What have I done here? Okay. Ugh, these layers. They will be the death of me. Okay, go away. Right. I need to shade this as best as I possibly can. Oh god. That's okay, I think that's decent enough. Can I? Okay, I can slip these under the shoulder parts. What am I listening to right now? Oh. That's good enough. I can't imagine I'll get it any better than that. It's so like low contrast, it doesn't look right. Fucking hell, what am I watching? Sorry, I was like being tortured by YouTube, I had to like fix it. God. I am struggling today. Like, this is a good design, don't get me wrong, like I like how it's turning out, but it's a struggle. I think that's as good as we're gonna get that. Merge those two together, that definitely won't, like... Oh, I thought I deleted my sketch then. Let's keep a spare. Get out of there. Okay, so we're just, like, connecting these with a chain. I'm gonna use a black chain, like the design. I'm very good at chains now. Am I though? Yeah, that's good enough. Lots of nice contrast in the chain shading. Oh my god. I've made that way too small. I'm gonna redo that. That just looks awful. Like, this is more reasonable, I feel like. Oh god, it just looks bad. I don't know what to do. They're very, like, it's a very thin loop on the design. So I'm gonna try and keep it thin. And also try and make it look like it connects still. Because at the moment, I'm not achieving that. There we go. Could add some blue right here. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. I think it looks decent. I just really don't like the feathers, really. The wings. I don't know how I can improve that a little bit. Very colourful shading is all I'm gonna say. Alright. Oh, for God's sake. Where am I merging this to? Alright, that's the top of the design done. Looks decent enough. I kind of want to, oh god, make the chain look like it's interacting more, but I just don't know how I'd do that, really. Like, it's... I just don't think I have enough space. Like, I could have the feather, like, kind of go over it a little bit. To make it look more like... I don't know. That looks better. But it's the diamond that doesn't really work. Could have like a reinforcer right there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that's as good as I'll get it. Yeah, I think that's acceptable. Maybe not like amazing, but it's acceptable for sure. I'm wondering if I can add more to this like chest piece. Oh yeah, the spirals. I'll add the spirals now. Very faint, but it's kind of how it looks in the design. Oh, and it's just completely covered up. Oh dear. Okay, let's add some up here then. Okay, that's decent. Decent enough. I wanna, because the diamond looks a little bit pasted on. Oh god, I can't do that, can I? It's like too dark. I just want to add more reflection going on around it. Just so it doesn't feel so like plonked onto the design pretty much. I can add like some bounce light from this then, if it's too dark then. Yeah, I think that looks better. Maybe we could neaten up just a tad. There we go. Alright. On to the next part of the design. And I'm gonna start like on this bit. So, oh dear. I wanna make the underbit, oops, match the, is it the blade? Yeah, the blade of the sword. I'm gonna do some like gradients for it. Just to make sure it does in fact match. God, this is so much better than yesterday's design. I'm really worried people are gonna like notice that and be like, I think I'm like cheaping out on certain limiteds. But it really all depends on the texture and how much, and if I'm going to get moderated. Kind of. I think the worst ones have been the designs that I've made for limiteds that have like blood and stuff. Because it's just impossible. Like if I make anything that actually matches that, I'm going to get banned. Like I'll try obviously, because people are kind enough to support the group, I'm not just going to ignore them. But oh my god. Those designs were like atrocious. Unfortunately. What can I do to detail this then? I can't really leave it plain. I don't like those angel wings. Oh my god. It's horrible. Let me just get rid of those shadows a tad. Because that is way too far. Get rid of that line. Simple is better, usually. There we go. That's less atrocious. I think that's as good as the underside's gonna get, really. Just fine. I think if I added more, it'd just look kind of silly. Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can add more to that. Alright, let's carry on with the gold trims. So, symmetry off, please. Thank you. Let's do this one. This one will be fun. Faux show. Sorry. I think I'm gonna have the light source come from like here. Oops! Oh, wait, I want to get the sketch real quick. And stick it on the design. What's like the darkest shadow? There we go. Oh, wait, I'm pasting it onto the whole. There we go. Just one on that one. Thank you very much. Huh, why is there still a sketch visible? Where is it? There it is, okay. Good riddance, buddy. God, I'm so autistic. Okay. So, light is coming from above. So I want to get these like dark shades in here and here. And then all throughout here. Put, oh god, this shade back. And then, excuse me, no thank you. Like that. Am I going too dark? I think I am. Whoops. I forgot I was like following a texture for a second. Okay, I'm gonna grab this really dark red and try and use it to like separate everything. There we go. That's decent. I wanna use the... Ooh, blue or yellow? I don't know. I kinda... If I use yellow here, it's gonna like... There's gonna be too much yellow in one place. So I'm gonna use yellow again for the hip thing. The jigs, I don't know what they're called, but... There's yellow, there we go. Not really much shading I can do here, to be honest. Okay. That's that done. Pretty simple. I should really start naming my layers. Excuse me. It's looking pretty decent so far. I like it. It's quite simple, but so is the sword actually, so that's not really a concern at all. I can merge this down actually. It would help. Okay. God, there is a lot of gold on this. I don't know if it's gonna be a little bit much, maybe. We'll think about that when it comes to it. Oops. I don't think there's gonna be any like blending on this since it's so small. So I'm just gonna go with the symmetry tool. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this like under part. I might use this colour here, this mysterious colour that I have like no idea what it's for. I don't know. I really like how that looks. That's really nice. I've got kind of an odd shape going on here. So this is all like one area, but I don't really border this like part just because it doesn't really look good when I do. It might seem like it makes more sense, but it just, trust me, it just doesn't look good. Because then like you have to like fold it up onto the legs, and it's just it's so difficult. It just doesn't. There's just no way to do it in a way that looks not ugly. So yeah, I just don't bother anymore to put like a border here, so that when I eventually do like try and connect this up onto the top of the legs, it doesn't look redonkulous. Oh god, that's too dark. There we go. So yeah, I mean, the gold trim looks really nice right now. Yeah, happy with that. I'm gonna shade this inner part now. Hopefully it doesn't look too skirtish. Okay, that's that part done. I'm gonna do the under bit, like this bit, I don't know, the stomach area. And hopefully I can find a colour that matches, but is like super low-key. I think that's good actually, that's perfect. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too difficult. Problem is that the only other colour that shades this is like lighter, so I'm gonna take from the gem, maybe, and use that. I'm gonna try and make it like fabric. That doesn't look good. Something like that. It's like kind of baggy. I'm tempted to just carry on that like line that's already there, even though that's from like a completely different shadow. I don't care. Eh. No, it doesn't look good as fabric. I don't know, I'm gonna keep it like that maybe, and add some like lines through it. That works. It's good enough. I want to just decrease the contrast a little bit. Just because I don't really want people like to focus on that part at all. I'm gonna add like another shadow, I think. I think that's good. I really like that so far. Alright. Back to the gold trim. Kill myself. I'm getting really bored of the gold, I'm gonna be honest. But it's okay, it looks good, so it'll be worth it in the end. Oh god, that point is like really off. There we go. Okay. Light is coming from here, right? So... Oops. How does that look? I think I want the top to be visible, not the bottom. Sorry, I didn't mean to like blind everyone. I think that's the best we're gonna get out of there. Oops, come back. Hopefully it doesn't merge with the belt too much, the torso bit, I mean. I think it does. I'm gonna just shade it. Pardon me. I'm gonna add a shadow right here just so it's not the same colour. There we go. Do I make it yellow or... I'm gonna make it blue against my better judgment because I don't know. Oh, I really don't know. I really want to make it yellow. I'm gonna make it yellow because that's just the best it's gonna look is yellow. But it just leaves a huge problem for this area, like I don't know what colour I'm gonna make that. But it's okay, I'll figure something out. Okay, I'm a little bit iffy about this part right here. Actually, I'm gonna thicken it up instead of just sitting there like, I don't know if this is gonna look good. I'm like, ruin my whole design just because I didn't fix that. There we go. Fixed. Kind of, I don't know, that part's risky because it's so like small and intricate. Might not look good. I don't know. I think it's fine. Going with our yellow. Do you remember where it is? No, there it is. Where's the yellow texture actually? There we go. think that's good enough for the arm bit. I don't know. I wanted this to look like it was like the underside of it, but it doesn't, because that's not how the perspective works. Because everything else, you're like looking at it from above, and then this I like switched it. I thought it'd be fine, but it obviously isn't, because it just looks like a stripe. But that's okay. I'm gonna add like a little crack here, a little seam, just to make it a little bit more interesting. Let's duplicate it over, see how it looks, and then figure out what we're doing for the arms, because I am stumped. I started this an hour earlier than I usually would, and I am behind. I don't want to say schedule, because that sounds stupid, but I do have a schedule for this, and I'm behind it, so I don't know how that's happened. I like this a lot. Okay. What are we doing here? Let me test out a few colours. So my instant kind of thought is to just go with blue. But then that takes away from the other blue. I kind of feel like I could just leave it empty, really. I don't really have to fill that in, I don't think. To be fair. I think so. I think that's okay. I don't think I need to add anything there. So I'm not going to. I must here, though. I don't know what the hell I'm going to be doing for that bit. Probably the blue again. I don't know. Or the yellow. I'll do the yellow. I'll continue with the blue for this bit, and then I'll go yellow, and then blue again. Okay. I'm gonna do like a fabric, I think, under this gold part. Because I really love drawing fabric right now. Where am I looking? And hopefully it won't look too bad on other avatars, because it's like not across both of the legs. If that makes sense. It does not, but you know. That's kind of nice. Yeah, okay. Shoes next. I'm gonna do the shoes first and then move on to the other underparts. This looks really good so far. Not to toot my own horn, but I really like it. This is panning out perfectly. I'm gonna start on the gold now. Where is that? There we go. What colour were the horns, actually? Blue. There's not really any gold on these shoes, actually. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, that doesn't look good. There we go. Oh wait, I need to do the other side. That works. It's very small, but it's okay. I need to do the crystal next. I'm going to steal it from this part of the design. Should really copy and paste that over. Why is there this like dot here? I don't get it. Get out of here. I think that's done. That crystal part. I like that. It's kind of less cartoony than everything else, but I don't really think it's a huge problem. Okay, I'm gonna make the shoes fully blue. How am I measuring this? Okay. I think that's good enough. I wonder how many times I've said that. Right. Oh, there's some transparency, I think. So annoying. The transparency is always like an issue that I have to fix. Shoes could be more shiny. I'm gonna go with white. Please don't beat me up. There we go. They're a little bit more shiny. Okay. So I just need to add the yellow underneath, and then I am all done with the front. Yeah, I still have the back to do, but this is the bulk of it. I really like that. The swords are always like good. I was saying this to Pock, it's like for all of the hats, they've had some like monkey on a computer who doesn't know what they're doing, but then they got to the swords and it's like they've hired someone specifically, like a genius, to draw the swords. I mean, a genius who doesn't know how to shade blue, but we won't talk about that. It's just the quality of the swords are always like so much better. It's so weird. It's very random. Oh, for God's sake. Why does it do that to me? So rude. Pardon me. I think these are very close to skin color, these trousers, which might be a little bit difficult. Skin tone, if I can... How? Skin tone, give me it. There we go. I'll like take the whitest one. It's not bad. It's lighter than the lightest skin tone, which is all I need to know. I mean, to be fair, some people use yellow. This one? That could be a problem. Ugh, God's sake. I mean, you can change your skin tone. Ooh. I'll try it. I think it looks fine yellow. Does it though? If I'm questioning if it does, then maybe that's reason enough to change it. Could I change it to the blue? Or will that then have too much blue? It's a good thing I did that, because I did not notice that was like leaking over. Oh! Oh dear. I'm gonna change it to blue. Or... Excuse me. Like that? A little gradient. Okay, I will be taking a break to eat in a second. Oh, that means I am in fact behind schedule. It's so stupid. It's not that deep. It's not like I'm working. I do love my schedules. And I don't like being behind them. I don't know if that's working, I'm not gonna lie. We'll blend it out. The little like vein things look so stupid. I don't know what they are. They're not like creases. I think that's the best I'm gonna do. I say for the millionth time. Fuck, where's my brain like broke for a second. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm happy with that, I guess. Oh my god, I'm like broken. There we go. That is good enough. Okay, I'm going to eat and then continue on with this. But yeah, I do need to eat, so it'll be a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. I'm freezing cold. I'm looking at this now, and I don't like it, so I'm gonna redo it. I think this is better. This undercolor right here. God, I'm freezing. This is not fun. I love the winter, but oh my god, it's just so excessive. Especially in a large old house. It just never heats up properly. Anyway. I think... I don't know. I think I'll get away with using this colour, even though it doesn't fully match. I hope I can. Because I just don't see any other colours working. Okay, that'll do, I think. It's quite a simple design, but it doesn't look it because the colours are like quite high contrast in some areas. So yeah, but I think that will do for the front. I'm gonna merge everything together. God, I'm freezing. Oh my goodness, I am cold. I'm pressing the wrong things because my hand's like so shaky. Alright. So, we've got everything set up to really get started with the design. So, oh god. Hold on, I gotta make sure there's nothing like spilling off the thing. So I'll paste this over here. And then, I don't really need to, but I'm gonna flip it just out of good habit. And start making this more look like the back than the front. This is super easy. It's like, oh my god, I've been designing for so long and it's not even done yet. Here, pretty much done at this point. Everything else is super smooth sailing from here on. Usually. I have probably jinxed it now. So I'm gonna take this down, I think, all the way. I've like snatched the waist. It's kind of funny. Oops. I'm probably gonna make this a little bit more masculine than it looks right now. So yeah, I just go over this and make it look like the back, and it's really not that difficult. Seems like a big task, but it's really not. Oh god. Okay, I think that's like a decent starting point. Okay, I like that. That is, as I keep saying, good enough. I'm gonna have the dip come in a bit lower than I had it before. Oh god, I meant to sample that. There we go. I'm gonna have to flip this, because I've like been doing way too much blending to not... Might be still a bit too feminine actually. Hold on. Let's really push it out. There we go. Outwards. God, I'm just awful at wording anything right now. I think that's okay. My last design was... I keep talking about this. I'm really dwelling on it. It just wasn't good. I'm really hoping I can redeem myself. It's so serious to me. Literally no one cares if I put out trash. But I do. So stupid. It means a lot to me. Grown-ass woman. God, I can feel like blisters forming on my fingers. I just can't ever enjoy art too much. It like hurts. I end up like drawing to the point of injury. It's so stupid. Worth it though. I think I could add more detail to the back. Like, these spirals are nice and all, but there's like this huge space here. I did try to add a mini cape to the last design, but it looked so stupid. So I'm not really sure what I would add, if I'm going to add anything. God, it is freezing right now. I don't know, I really don't want to leave that plain, because that's just so lazy. What's on the actual sword? Not sword. Any like patterns I can add? Pardon me. I could just add like something like that. I think that is kind of nice. Is that too high up? Does that look stupid? It kind of does a little bit, but no, I like it. I like it, but I don't know. I don't like it. But I like it more than I don't like it. That makes no sense. I think it's okay. It doesn't really make much sense, but I do like how it looks, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Well, that works. I need to now do... Do I do the... What am I going to do about this, actually? This? Like, what even is that? Oh, I know what I can do. I'll just extend the belt down. Okay. I don't know if it won't look good on other body types, on other packages, but it's the back, so it doesn't really matter as much, in my opinion. Should probably keep this on a separate layer, but I don't really... I don't know, no bother. Like that. Good work. Not sure if you'd ever see that like IRL in actual armor pieces, but I just don't want to extend this like blue part upwards because that's just gonna be too much. I'd rather extend the orange downwards. That works, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, this sword's gonna be on this part, isn't it? With the sign now, with the like sign leg parts, I have very little hope that it will match. Is it Bonum? I can't remember. I don't think it'll match whichever one Puck was talking about, because there's just too much sign now. Sorry. It's a nice design though. I'm happy with it. Alright, let's fix up these shoes. I like armor shoes. Don't like doing any other shoe. If it's like a trainer... I'm not doing it. Oh wait, I'm gonna use the old symmetry path just to get rid of this stuff. I should probably go with this first. Oopsies. Okay. I'd love to add a cape. It would look so good, but... Plus there's a sword on the back, so it doesn't even make any sense. I really like drawing capes. Plus it's like so much easier than redrawing the whole back. But you know. If it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. So there's not much I can do. Oops, let me do this on a whole new layer before I like mess everything up. I mean, it probably wouldn't matter. The dodge tool is so annoying. What shortcut is that one? I have no idea. It's just always there when I don't want it. Okay. It looks like a piggy. That's cute. Do I keep the little pinch here? I kind of want to because it'll match this. I'm happy with it like that. Sorry, just had to like stop for a second. I'm gonna add like a little design at the back. Like this maybe? Oops. I want to add like an interesting shape to the boots. That just looks like antennae. Like that could be nice. Oops. That's cool. Okay. Can they stop with the Zootropolis adverts? Okay. That's the back done. That was really quick. Okay, so that's step number 2. Oh god. Oh wait, that's step number 1. Ah! We're on to step number 2, which is another hefty one. So I'm gonna delete these arms. And then swap these around, these torso things. Oops. So this is what I'm working with. This is symmetrical, so I only really have to fill in one of these gaps. Pardon me. So that's nice. Problem is here. Oh god. I've made this very difficult for myself because this is supposed to connect to this, but the perspectives are different, so... Oh dear. We'll figure it out. Can't be too bad. Let's start with that then. Let's start with the most annoying bit to do. That line was done very cleanly. I usually have to chicken scratch my lines in because I'm not confident with my line art. Right, I think I've got an idea. Like this. Like try and twist it a little bit. Yeah, I've made this very awful for myself. Oops. Oh, for God's sake. That works. That was much easier than I thought it would be. Okay. Well, we've eliminated that problem. I'm gonna do this one next. Don't know what I'm gonna do about that little spot of blue up there, but... kinda wanna curve that more. Oops. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, I'm gonna have a couple alarms that are gonna go off in like the next half hour. Like twice, I think. So I sincerely apologise if that's your morning alarm. I've just like jump scared you. God, that looks terrible. There's lots of transparency as well, which is like ugh, awful. This song is so annoying. I'm sorry about the jump scare. I guess I'll just like add the blue, even though it's not really on the torso. To be fair, I could just like grab the armor from the the armor drawing from the arms, paste them here. I don't know why I insist on redrawing it all. It's not really necessary, like it doesn't really benefit anything. But I've drawn it now. Next time I remember that. I'm really excited for the next design I'm doing after this. It's a personal one. It's a Christmas design. For women. I don't usually make female designs, even though they are easier, and dare I say, quite fun. I'm happy doing male designs though. They do require more effort, which is like good for me, because I'll be learning as I draw. Yeah, I mean, people kind of look down on Roblox designing, but it's really improved my general art skills, which is crazy. Because it's all one big texture study, really. I'd almost suggest that artists design on Roblox, because it does a lot of good. I'm definitely much better at drawing since starting Rowa, which is crazy. Like I like to draw like World of Warcraft art, and my ability to draw armor is so much better. Because you have to like kind of understand how it wraps around the body. It wouldn't really. I'm pretty sure the material between here and here, like it doesn't. This doesn't connect. There's like a material between it, and then these are kind of like linked together with straps. I think I may very well be wrong. But yeah, my fabric drawings have been like so much better since designing for Rowa. I don't know. It's just weird. Out of everything that's oh dear transparency. It's just crazy. Crazy how it's actually benefited me. Like with regular schmegular art that isn't anything to do with Roblox. Anyway. Oh my god. Charity adverts. Sorry. Don't complain about charity. Does that work? I kind of feel like there should be like some light here coming from the other armor piece. Like, it shouldn't be completely dark. Like that. Okay. I kind of want to like, oh god, this is very thick. Okay. Like, do that kind of shape. Since all this is going to be on the leg, it's going to be super visible, so like, make sure I pay good attention to it. I think that's good. Oops. God, I haven't been sampling the actual texture for like hours now, and I've just noticed the highlights get very like, is it beige or beige? God, I don't know. They get very whatever, beige or whatever. So that might not look good. We'll find out. Don't know about that shading either. It kind of doesn't match, but no one's gonna be looking at all of this at the same time, I don't think. I hope not. It looks good on its own, which is the main thing. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Ooh. Why does it just not sample when I'm... There we go. I swear I'm not going crazy. Like, I understand colour theory exists, but I just... Where would that colour come from? I want to add like a design on this. I'm gonna add like, I need to know where the leg starts to do this. Like an angel wing. Kind of want it the other side, really. That's cute. Oops. Oh my god. Oh. Sorry. My brain like gave up on me for a second. Shoes are gonna be super easy to connect, and the what's it called? Legs. The legs are gonna be easy to connect. I'm getting to that point where my brain is like kind of giving up on me a little bit. So I might start making really stupid mistakes. Huh? What? I'm so confused. I swear the sample tool is broken. I can't keep that shaded because that's going to be like exposed, so I'm going to try and figure out a way to like detail the side of the shoe properly. God, it looks horrible. Why is it like blending like that? God, I'm really struggling with this bit. It's like at such an awkward angle. I can't like get it on point. There we go. Alright, what am I gonna do about this like section? Huh? Why is that? Okay. God, I feel like from here on out, this is just gonna be like a video of me confused over stupid stuff. Kind of like falling out of the flow a little bit. I could add like a big shine across here. Oh god, I don't even need to blend that out. That's like already so bright. Okay. I'm not too bothered about the shoes. Am I on a... Okay. I thought my transparency was down then. I was like, oh no. I could like blend that up a little bit. Okay. Do I bother with this? Is it even worth it? Like that's, I feel like that's the most I see to do with that. Okay. I'm gonna just trim them. Right. How does that look? Okay, that is step 2 done. The rest are piss easy, I think. So next thing I'm gonna do is just chop off the torso. We're not using that for now. We're not using that again, even. And we only need this section and this section. Don't need the ones on the end. Those can leave forever. Goodbye. I'm just going to duplicate this. Oops. I'm pretty sure the legs are symmetrical, right? So I only need to do one of these. Let's borrow this one. I've only recently started like copying and pasting for this step. I mean, it works though, and it's much better to have everything symmetrical. Sorry, excuse me. I'm a little bit concerned that no, that's okay. It is a match, but it's fine. Okay, I'll just delete that whole bit then. Is this... Okay, yeah. I understand now. I thought this was the front. I was like, that can't be right. I thought I was on the other leg, so I was like, confused once again. But I do this like every single day, and I still find like things to be confused about. One day it'll click. This color. Does that work? I don't know. I think that's fine, really. No one's gonna look at this leg. Really. This side of the leg, I mean. Oops. Just jump scared myself. Ugh, I still have one design to go after this, but it's for my own enjoyment, so I can't complain. I'm just really excited to wear it. It's so good. It's Christmas. So worth it. Alright, does this match? I'm pretty sure it does. I'm like 90% certain. Yeah. Alright, legs are done. Oops. That is step 3 out of 5 done. So it like really picks up once you've done the first one. Okay, I gotta do this step now. All of the arms are the same, so I try to make sure that's the case for most of my designs, because if I want it to look good, I'm gonna have to cut corners, unfortunately. But it really doesn't matter, really. Have I already connected this? I'm wondering if there's any, like, other, oh my god, how do I word this? Any other parts that I can copy and paste onto this, but I don't think so. I think I can for this bit, possibly. I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, got the arms laid out. I could make this symmetrical, but I kind of don't want to. It's less work if it's symmetrical, though. Pardon me, I'm sorry. God, maybe I need to, how do I, this is so thin on the top, I don't think I'm going to try and add, like, any perspective, because that's just going to be impossible. Oh my god, my opacity has been down this whole time. How bad is it? Okay, that's fine. I don't know how long it's been down, but, you know. it's easy to fix, really. It's like been down for a long time. I do it all the time because I'm not focusing. I think that's good enough. As she always says. Good enough, but never amazing. Yeah, I'm getting to the part of the design where it's kind of uninspired. Oh god, I probably shouldn't admit that. No. Every design has so much care and effort put into it, as you can tell by my very careful brushstrokes right now. No, it's to be expected. Like, you can't put your 100% into everything, especially if you're drawing every single day. It's just unrealistic. Like, I'd never put out a design that I think is utter trash. I did once. I don't know if I should say which one, because people do really like it. The Moon Seeing Stars one. When I put that out, I was so upset with myself. I was like, I should have kept it off sale and just redid it. But Pock was like, oh my god, I love it. So it had to stay on sale. There have definitely been designs that I've like redone there completely. Like, I've started again. Because, I don't know. It gets to a point where the store looks so good that it would be a real shame to put anything out that like looks really bad. I know there's been other ones that have been kind of sore on the eyes. Like the teeth one, Crown of Om Nom Nom. I was like, oh god. It wasn't my favourite. But that was one where it's like, okay, I'm just not gonna get any better result, because I've been like set up for failure with this stupid texture. I could refine that a little bit more. I think that's okay. There's not really much I could do with this little gap right here. Alright, time. Oh god, this is, I usually with like, gauntlets or whatever they're called, I don't think that's a gauntlet. I will just like select one pixel and drag it across, but why have I done this? I've made it like such a lovely shape. I'm gonna be honest, like that's a really nice shape gauntlet, but I can't like half-ass it now. In fact, I wonder if I could do like a really nice little swirl with this. That's nice. It's kind of big. There we go. I really like that. That's really pretty. I'm gonna clip him. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn my alarms off. Actually, that's gonna get really annoying. 100%, I'm gonna forget to turn them back on. But it's okay. I'll have to be competent. God. What was I saying? Yeah, clipping mask. I'm gonna add a clipping mask to this one because I think the shape is good enough. I like that. Alright, where's our light gonna come from? I want it to come from this angle. Kinda makes my life difficult, but you know. I like that. I really like that. Hopefully it doesn't look stupid in-game. Okay. I'm gonna try and thicken up this line a little bit. Pardon. God, I'm so zoned out. Yeah, making the thing thicker. I don't really know. I don't really have any input. All I have left is... Oh shit, I have... Oh, never mind. I was going to say all I have left is this, and then we can do the top bit, but I forgot about the other bit too. That's okay. I'm going to really try and not give too much... Oh, for God's sake, stupid dodge tool. Too much thought for this little bit. Oh my god, I did not sample that. I'm gonna try and tuck this underneath. Okay, that's good. Alright, other side now. So this is the inside of the arm. No one's gonna look at the inside of the arm, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna see if this matches. It probably won't. I don't know. It might just. No, it's like inverted, so it doesn't match. That's completely fine. I will redraw it then. I will draw it, properly. I mean... I'm gonna do it, like, down. Instead of, like, arching it. God's sake. Okay, got there eventually. No, I was gonna just stretch the, like, 1 pixel selection across. Like I was talking about earlier, but it wouldn't work, it's like too angled. It's like horrible. I'm gonna need to like fix the transparency. Ew. I want to try and get this like top bit blue, just so it's the same all the way around. God, this is so ugly. Ew. That's like, I don't know, that's such a sore sight. I'm gonna have to arch it, I think. Such a weird way of wording that. That's like the only way I can make it look reasonable, unfortunately. Difficult face. It's okay, we got there eventually. I'm gonna have to fix the transparency, because there is like a lot of gaps. God, I cannot work at this angle. Okay. Okay, that's the inside of the pauldron. Whatever it's called. Let me test this, because it might be fine, because it does kind of... Oh no, it doesn't really flatten out that much, actually. But, for the sake of not creating trash, I'm gonna try just straighten them out. Yep, that's gonna do it. That's fine. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Next step is I'm gonna take these 2 faces, keep that other stuff safe. Where is the center of the canvas? Okay. I'm gonna create like a windmill. That's the best way I can put it. God, I'm like brain dead. And flip this vertical. Hello? There we go. I should probably save this. Okay, I've got the arms down. $128. Pardon me. sorry, pardon again. So I'm gonna do the top of the torso and the top of the arms. And this one is very simple. Doesn't really take long. I would enjoy this most if it wasn't at the end of the process. Flip this, just for good measure. Did I have a oh god. Okay, I need to remember to flip this over to here. Anyway, I'll explain once I get to it. Right, I am awful at explaining what the hell I'm thinking. I'm so sorry. I understand this has just been me, like, saying gobbledygook for the whole video, but I just... it's always so late when I do these. So I'm just always, like, brain fried when I get to it. Can I cheat this? Because there's a gradient there that is gonna suck. Okay, yeah, I can. I don't like it being so straight though, so I'm gonna change that. But thank god I can, like, cheat that. Let me just... I'm just gonna try and improve this little area. Just make it a little bit nicer. What did I just... There we go. It'd be interesting to see how long this one took, because I feel like this was one of the longer ones. With the fact that I deleted, like, most of it at the start by accident. Oh god. Usually I can save it, because I notice before it gets to the point where I can't undo to the point. Oh god. Usually I notice before it's, like, long gone. But this time I did not. But it's okay, we made a speedy recovery. I think that's good. I tried to make the back of this part thicker, just so it has some perspective. For God's sake. There we go. Oh my god, I did not sample that. Wait, I want to, like, figure out what shape I'm doing for this. God, my wrist is, like, killing me. That looks terrible. The collar looks kind of stupid. I don't know, it's not too bad, it just looks kind of squashed, but I'm sure on the avatar it won't look as silly. Okay, well, that is all the drawing I need to do. We are almost done. Layer 40... what does that say? 46. Okay, alright, time to paste all of this onto the template. So this is just selecting and putting it where it needs to be. It's pretty simple. It's kind of therapeutic, I don't know. It's nice to see it, like, actually on the template. It looks so much more impressive that way for some reason. I don't see any transparency, which is good. Okay, next one. And this one's irritating because, like, I can't see when where the sections end. Oops. There we go. There's definitely no splits. Okay. Yeah, I hate when people, like, they'll, like, make the most amazing design, and they'll just be like, one layer, one tiny strip, 1 pixel thick strip of transparency. It's so easy to check. I don't know. It's just like, why? Why have you just left that there? I can just copy and paste this, right? Oh yeah, I need to fix the back. That's what I was rambling about before. So one half is blended, the other half is not. I need to fix that. There we go. Yay! Okay, we're onto the arms now, which I do on like a completely separate layer. God, I'm being spammed with the Zootropolis adverts. It's terrible. Okay, there is a lot of transparency on this one, actually. It's kind of hard to notice. When you don't have, like, the checkered background. It doesn't really matter on the edges, I don't think. I'm just gonna erase all of this. Okay, there we go. Okay, yay, arms are almost done. Okay, everything is pasted. I just need to fill in these little gaps here. This is why I keep the front one, so I can just grab parts of this. I don't know if it's gonna work though for this one, since it's not so seamless. I might try it with this one instead. And then I'm gonna flip this. That should be good enough, right? It might look a bit silly. We'll find out. And then the other side is simple. Huh? Did I select too big of a selection? Clearly so. Go on these little side bits and just erase that little dip there. Alright. Usually this will translate well for the top of the legs as well, but I don't think this one it will. I don't know. I might just... thinking. I'm just gonna flip this maybe. 32. Oops. Huh? I think that's okay. It's kind of ugly, but it will be consistent, which is like the most important thing above all else. So I'm not too concerned. Because if it's inconsistent, that's much more noticeable than it being ugly. Again, I'm gonna just erase this part. Wait, hold on, let me... Oh god. Hello? Oh well. And then for the feet, I usually just do one big, solid block of colour. You never see the bottom of the feet, really, so I don't care. Copy and paste the arms. Okay, that's all good. And then just grab the torso part. I'm thinking of sharpening this. I sharpened the last design and it did look a bit better. So I'm gonna have a look in camera roll, but I don't know. It might be worth sharpening it, but it's also clear already. I'll just show you what I mean. So sharpened is like this. It kind of kills the quality a bit, but on such a small canvas it is worth it. I think I'm gonna do 25. Oh shit, but it makes my dark colours darker, which is kind of a problem. I'm gonna do 20. Yeah, I think 20 is good. Make sure I do that for everything. 20. It just helps when it's on like such a pixelated canvas. Alright, now to upload. Oh my god, I'm almost free. I'm halfway through. Yeah, I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm genuinely having so much fun. I say in like the most enthusiastic voice ever. Oh, I swapped it around, whoops. Next one. Pants. Alright, let's go on Ukindukers and test this out. This was my last design. Not my favorite. It kind of looks a bit caveman-y, which is kind of cool. Gotta find our last design. God, this is terrible. I'm just so brain dead throughout this whole thing. What was I just making? I can't even remember what I just made. What did I just make? Huh? Ivory. Where is that? Was it ivory? Where did I put it? Apparently there's nothing in ivory. Did I save it as a Photoshop document? I'm just gonna take a second to dig through my files just to find out where I've saved this. Whoops. Well, I fear that the quality is so bad. Why does it look so awful? God. Well, I don't know why it's destroyed the quality. That is quite disappointing. But it's finished. Definitely didn't look like shitty in Photoshop. But, yeah. I'm just gonna check. That's better. Okay, well, guess I can't check fuck because Roblox sucks. I'm gonna upload it and then look at it in game. Oh my god. The designs are uploaded. We're gonna look at them in game. So that'll be fun. I'm like nervous because the quality in studio was not looking hopeful. Well, you know what? I actually really like this. I really like it. I really like this. Oh, I need to check it with, what's it called? Chrono. I don't know if it's called that, okay. Oh, it doesn't match, no! That's so sad. It's too much of a colder blue. But that's okay, because it matches the request, which is the main thing. So, that is my whole designing process. I'm going to put this on sale, and now start another design. It's only 10 PM. Not too bad. Oh, also, important. I have to like sift through all this shitty fucking UGC. Sorry, it pisses me off. I want like the Roblox made stuff first. Well, the shoulders kind of got eaten up, but it definitely translates well. So I don't know why the shoulders got eaten. Yeah, looks good. There's a kind of a split here, but I'm not too upset about it. I think it looks fine, really. So yeah, thank you for if you sat through like 3 hours. I'm sorry. Okay, bye bye. Nothing really I can conclude from that.